As a new trading week gets underway, fundamentals will take center stage. As quiet summer trading continues, a handful of data points will be closely watched. The annual Fed Symposium in Jackson Hole, Wyoming did not provide new insight into monetary policy. This week's non-farm payrolls from the U.S. will be watched for clues on whether or not the U.S. labor market will remain strong enough for more aggressive Fed tightening. And for a quick look at the economic calendar, on Tuesday, August 29th, August U.S. consumer confidence figures from the Conference Board will be released. The reading is forecast to come in at 120.4 from July's 121.1 reading. And on Wednesday, preliminary German CPI data for August is set for release. Headline CPI is forecast at 1.8% year over year from 1.7% in the prior month. And the second reading for Q2 U.S. GDP figures calls for a quarterly expansion of 1% and an annualized reading of 2.7% from 2.6%. And looking ahead to Thursday, August 31st, PMI data for China will be released. Now, manufacturing PMI is expected at 51.3 from 51.4 in July. And August Eurozone CPI figures are coming out with headline inflation forecast to come in at 1.4% from 1.3%. Meanwhile, core inflation is expected at 1.2%. Now, U.S. personal income for July calls for a gain of 0.3% and spending to rise 0.4% from the prior month's reading of 0.1%. Also that day, we will be getting July pending home sales expected for release and expected to rise 0.5% from 1.5% in the prior reading. And at the end of the week on Friday, the U.S. jobs report for August will be coming out. Current expectations for the data are modest, and the unemployment rate is expected to hold at 4.3%, while the headline jobs figure is expected at 180,000. August PMI and ISM will also be coming out, with ISM manufacturing forecast to tick higher to 56.5 from 56.3 in July. Taking a look at the FX market on Monday, Eurodollar is up 0.2% at 1.1945. In commodities, Brent and WTI are down sharply. WTI is off 2.5% at $46.66. Spot gold is extending gains, up 0.4% at $13.03. Until next time, from the New York Stock Exchange, I'm Remy Blair reporting for ICM Capital.